Explosive news breaking across the football world. Juventus is facing a spending crisis, Inter Milan's Carlos Augusto is on the move, Edon Zhegrova's future is uncertain, and Randal Kolo Muani is still dreaming of Turin. We've got all the details you need, so buckle up and get ready for a whirlwind of transfer drama. First up, we dive deep into Juventus' staggering €900 million spending spree and the shocking results that followed. Next, we're tracking Inter Milan's Carlos Augusto, who's reportedly frustrated and being targeted by both Roma and Juventus amidst growing Inter frustration. Will he make a Serie A switch? Then, we've got the latest on Edon Zhegrova. Could the talented winger be on his way out of his current club? Juventus has reportedly set an asking price, and we've got the inside scoop. And finally, Randal Kolo Muani is still waiting for Juventus. Despite offers from elsewhere, the Frenchman is holding out for a move to Turin. What does this mean for his future and Juventus transfer plans? Don't miss a second of this high-octane update. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Juventus' €900 million gamble. Where did all the money go? Juventus has spent nearly €900 million over the last 5 seasons, a staggering sum that was expected to bring Serie A titles and European glory. Yet, the results on the pitch tell a different story, with the club failing to secure a Scudetto in half a decade and struggling to consistently compete at the highest level. While clubs like Como have seen meteoric rises through smart investment, Juventus' massive expenditure appears to have yielded little return, leaving fans and analysts questioning the club's transfer strategy. The numbers are stark. Over the past 5 years, Juventus has poured €875 million into its squad, yet the team has never looked like a cohesive unit. For every promising young talent like Kenan Yildiz, there have been significant investments in players like Douglas Luiz, Nico Gonzalez, Lais Openda, and Jonathan David, who have not lived up to their hefty price tags or salaries. This financial scrutiny comes at a critical time, with the club facing pressure from fans, Serie A, the FIGC, and UEFA regulators due to financial fair play concerns. Reports detail significant spending across multiple seasons. €204 million in 2020-21, €183 million in 2021-22, €96 million in 2022-23, €17 million in 2023-24, a massive €250 million in 2024-25, and €125 million in 2025-26. Despite these colossal figures, the club has seen a decline from title contention to a desperate fight for Champions League qualification. The issue isn't isolated to one transfer window or one sporting director. Multiple leaders have overseen massive spending with similar disappointing outcomes. Current directors Damian Kamali and Marco Ottolini face the challenge of cleaning up the financial mess left by previous administrations, with Champions League qualification potentially impacting available funds. Public reaction has been a mix of frustration and disbelief. Many fans point to the perceived mismanagement of funds and a lack of clear direction in the transfer market. Analysts highlight that Juventus' current best player, Kenan Yildiz, is a product of their youth academy, acquired for minimal cost, underscoring the team's struggles in identifying and acquiring high-value external talent. The contrast with Como's successful, data-driven approach is stark, leaving many to wonder if Juventus can ever reclaim their former glory under their current spending model. Will Juventus ever recapture their dominant form, or is this a sign of a new era? Stay tuned as we explore the future of Randal Kolo Muani, who's still holding out for a move to Turin. Inter Milan's Carlos Augusto, seeking greener pastures. Carlos Augusto, the versatile 27-year-old Brazilian, is reportedly seeking more consistent playing time and could be on the move from Inter Milan. Despite a contract running until June 2028 and a transfer from Monza in 2024 for €13.25 million, his current role has seen him start only 20 of his 37 competitive appearances this season, contributing 2 goals and 2 assists. According to Corriere dello Sport, Augusto is frustrated with his limited role and is open to a Serie A switch that offers greater consistency. Both Roma and Juventus have been mentioned as potential destinations. Roma, in particular, is seen as a strong contender, with manager Gian Piero Gasparini's tactical style potentially suiting Augusto's talents. The club is also facing potential departures in its defensive ranks, with Zeki Celik set to become a free agent and Kostas Tsimikas potentially returning to Liverpool. Inter Milan might be looking to use Carlos Augusto as part of a deal to acquire midfielder Manu Kane from PSG, potentially involving David Fratesi as well. However, Corriere dello Sport suggests that Augusto's transfer would be a separate agreement, with Inter valuing the Brazilian at €20 million. This situation highlights the dynamic nature of the transfer market, where player ambition, team needs, and financial considerations constantly shape potential moves. Will Carlos Augusto make a high-profile Serie A transfer this summer? We're also tracking Edon Zhegrova as Juventus reportedly sets his asking price. Edon Zhegrova's future uncertain. Juventus sets asking price. Edon Zhegrova, the dynamic winger, appears to be on his way out, with Juventus reportedly setting an asking price for his services. This development comes amidst speculation about his current club's willingness to part ways with the talented player, signaling a potential shift in his career trajectory. While specific details regarding the asking price and potential buyers are still emerging, the involvement of a club like Juventus suggests Zhegrova's market value is significant. His performances have clearly caught the eye of top clubs, prompting speculation about a move that could see him playing at a higher level or in a different league. The football community is buzzing with anticipation as details unfold. Fans are eager to see where Zhegrova will land and how his potential transfer will impact the teams involved. This situation underscores the constant movement and strategic planning within top clubs during transfer windows. Will Edon Zhegrova make a blockbuster move this summer? We're also turning our attention to Randal Kolo Muani, who's still waiting on Juventus. Randal Kolo Muani's Juventus dream. A transfer saga continues. Randal Kolo Muani, the French striker currently on loan at Tottenham from PSG, remains intensely focused on a potential move to Juventus. Despite receiving lucrative offers from clubs outside of Europe, Kolo Muani is prioritizing a return to Turin, a testament to his strong interest in playing for the Italian giants. Kolo Muani's desire to join Juventus stems from their persistent pursuit of him, particularly their interest during the latter half of last season. He was reportedly very open to the idea then, but Tottenham's intervention stalled any immediate transfer. Now, with PSG not including him in their future plans and his loan spell with Tottenham nearing its end, Kolo Muani is eagerly awaiting Juventus' next move. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Kolo Muani's unwavering focus on Juventus, highlighting that he's actively rejecting substantial offers from non-European clubs to keep his options open for a move to Serie A. This situation is further complicated by Juventus' own transfer dealings. Romano also reports that Juventus is actively seeking buyers for Lais Openda, with Kolo Muani's potential arrival and the contract situation of Dusan Vlahovic also influencing their decisions. It appears that Openda's departure is considered more imminent than that of David. Manager Luciano Spalletti has reportedly made it clear that Openda does not fit his tactical vision, suggesting a mutual desire for the Belgian to move on. Will Kolo Muani's patience pay off with a move to Juventus? We've covered a lot of transfer news today, so stick around for a quick recap of all the top stories in our outro. And that's a wrap on today's explosive football news. We saw Juventus staggering €900 million spending spree with questionable results. Carlos Augusto potentially on the move from Inter Milan to Roma or Juventus. Edon Zhegrova's future hanging in the balance with Juventus setting an asking price. And Randal Kolo Muani still holding out hope for a Juventus transfer. What a roller coaster. If you loved this update, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking news, and hit the notification bell so you're always in the know. Don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on these transfers and follow us on all our social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.